What be all the racket?
I was enjoying me beauty sleep, and I was having a dream about being chased by a bear with no teeth.
A bear with no teeth?
Aye, it was a gummy bear.
It'd be too early for your shenanigans. Wait, what be that smell?
Don't look at me. I already washed ashore.
That joke be older than me. I meant there be a smelly smell around here, and it seems very close.
Cotton, I think I know where the smell is.
Not now, Peggy. I am trying to find out where the smell be coming from.
But Cotton, I see some junior pirates right in front of us. Look at them, they're so small.
Did ye say junior mints? Could use a box of one of those right about now.
No, Captain, open your eyes. Right in front of ye, there be junior pirates.
I don't see any. Oh, blasted sweet mother of pearl! Don't sneak up on us like that. Were ye the ones who rang the bell earlier? I'll be keeping me eye on all of you. It'd be bad luck to wake a captain from his slumber.
Be nice to our junior pirates. Don't mind the Captain. He's a grumpy old pile of bones. Hey, now that you're here, would you like to hear a story of our latest adventure? Hey, Captain, why don't you tell our junior pirates the story?
Well, first, allow me to introduce myself. I be Captain Sweettooth, the captain of the Nougat Navigator. What be so funny?
You said nougat.
And that, me hearties, be my first mate Peggy, soon to be walking the plank. Anyway, where was I? Yes, I'll tell ye the story, as this be a tale worth telling. Gather around, me hearties, and listen close. This story be about our quest to find the largest treasure trove of candy the world has ever seen, being held captive by the infamous Queen Esmeralda on the Isle of Licorice.
Licorice? Ugh.
Aye, licorice, the devil's candy. Now where was I? Yes, there be an old tale that Queen Esmeralda has the largest trove of treasured candy, locked away, heavily guarded, and only she's allowed to eat it.
She did not believe that sharing was caring.
Aye, that be true. So we thought to take it upon ourselves to borrow the candy.
Steal the candy. Shame on you, Captain, line of the crew.
Okay, steal the candy and share it among me salty crew, and ya junior pirates too. Now the story begins when we were sailing the high seas, searching after a treasure beyond our wildest dreams, an entire cave full of the finest candies, guarded by Queen Esmeralda and her skeleton guards.
Aye, and Queen Esmeralda ain't no ordinary queen. She got magical powers and a fierce crew of sea creatures protecting her treasure, like the infamous Kraken. Speaking of Kraken, remind me to visit my chiropractor after this.
Anyways, so I came up with a clever plan. We disguised ourselves with seaweed and slowly snuck our way onto Queen Esmeralda's island and into the Cave of Candy.
It was quite the sight. I wish you could have seen us. I told the captain we could dress up like one of the skeleton guards, given that we too are skeletons. But no, we just had to cover ourselves in wet, nasty seaweed. We stank of it for many days afterwards. The smell seeps into your bones.
Okay, it wasn't the best idea in the moment, but it worked, didn't it? So, there we were, soaked in seaweed, sneaking stealthily toward the cave.
Smelling up the sand as we sauntered.
I think they get it.
But then, we heard something strange in the water, and a little wave formed atop of the surface.
Just when we thought we were in the clear, Queen Esmeralda's pet kraken appeared. The beastie was huge, with tentacles as long as me ship. Do any of ye know what a kraken sounds like? Shiver me timbers, it be a scary sound indeed.
The kraken's breath smelled better than we did, I'll tell you that.
Peggy, Belay all the smelliness.
I'm only trying to paint the picture, Captain. So there it was, the Kraken. Its fearsome tentacles were blocking the main entrance to the cave. And the sound it would make, oh, the awful screeching. The Krakens dined on many a ship, and the brave pirate crews to boot.
Aye, and the beastie was trying to have us for dessert.
Aye, and the tentacles started doing the Macarena.
Aye, and... Now, wait a blasted second. The Kraken wasn't doing the Macarena.
Aye, Captain. Just wanted to see if you were paying attention.
Arr. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, the Kraken. Blocking our only entrance into the cave. And so we had to come up with a clever idea.
You see, we know that the Kraken likes candy just as much as we do. So we grabbed a piece of candy that we've been saving for a snack, tossed it into the air for the Kraken to catch, and it worked! The Kraken was distracted enough to let it slip through, and our lives were saved. That candy really lived up to its reputation, Captain.
Which candy was it again, Peggy?
A lifesaver.
Ah, blast, I fell for that one. Now, with the Kraken distracted, we slipped by, squeezed into the cave, and found ourselves surrounded by the most candy we had ever laid eyes on.
Aye, it was so beautiful. Piles and piles of it. Every nook and cranny.
And in the center of the room, a massive treasure chest. So bountiful it was, filled to the brim with sugary treats. You junior pirates can't even fathom.
1,000 Halloweens worth. Oh, Captain, my sweet heart aches to think on it.
Aye, and we didn't have much time, so we filled all our pockets with as much candy as they could carry, grabbed the chest, and took off out of the cave. It must have weighed a ton.
We were making good progress back to our ship, and we realized that Queen Esmeralda's guards were chasing after us, and that blasted Kraken too.
Aye, the weight of the candy was slowing us down, and the guards caught up to us. We had to sword fight our way back to the ship. Thankfully, we had a salty crew aboard helping us out, shooting jawbreakers out of the cannons. It does a captain's heart good to be fighting alongside his crew.
And after some fierce fighting, we made our way back on the ship and set a course for as far away as possible. Suddenly, Queen Esmeralda's Kraken spun the water about, turning the seas into a raging whirlpool. And not the fun kind, like in a hot tub.
The ship was tossing and turning every which way, and we were hanging on for dear life.
Afterlife, Captain.
I almost got sick with how much we were spinning. Ugh. But with some quick thinking and a bit of luck, our brave crew managed to steer the ship out of the whirlpool and sail away.
Whew, that was a close call, it was. We almost ended up in Davy Jones' candy bag.
Aye, we were shivering in our timbers. But we weren't out of danger yet. With Queen Esmeralda's skeleton guards and the Kraken still on our trail, we needed a safe place to hide the treasure. So we sailed to the one place we thought she wouldn't find us.
Land her!
Bound for SeaWorld, finally safe.
Aye, any port in a storm.
We've seen the tentacles of the Kraken in the waters around this here cove, searching for us and trying to take back the candy treasure. So keep a weathered eye out, me hearties, for that beastie. You may see the tentacles about trying to recover what we've rightfully borrowed.
Stolen, Captain. Let's not be ashamed to be pirates.
Aye, right ye are, Peggy. Pirates we be.
But we're the skeleton guards, too. They might be around here looking for us. Don't tell them where we be hiding. They have a bone to pick with us.
Arr.
Junior pirates, can ye keep a secret? Hold up your pinky fingers. Do ye promise not to tell where we be hiding? Wonderful. Thank you, mateys, for having our box.
Wait, that smell is in the air.
Aye, aye, Captain. Not this again. We've already gone through this. It's just the junior pirates.
Nay, this be different. It smells like the Kraken is close by.
Whew. Aye, the smell from the breath of the Kraken tells no lie. Sorry, mateys, but we gotta hide. Don't want to be caught.
Aye, that be true. We'll be hiding out here for a little while longer. Oh, and before I forget, every good pirate captain pays their crew for all the work they have done.
Aye, you did a fantastic job helping us relive our adventure. Don't forget that the coin treasure from Queen Esmeralda is for all of you to enjoy. But to be sure you're not one of Queen Esmeralda's skeleton guards, you have to say the words trick or treat. That's how we'll know you're one of us.
Aye, it be a secret code, just between us salty pirates. Be sure to keep a weathered eye out on the horizon. That Kraken could be anywhere.
And don't be a stranger. Feel free to come back and see us again later.
Thank ye for listening to our story. I be Captain Sweet Tooth.
And I be your first mate, Peggy.
Farewell, mateys.